Hello everybody! In this video, we're going to answer two questions. First, what are Arduinos? And second, how can we use Arduinos in the chemistry lab? Arduinos are open source microcontrollers that are connected to an IDE, or Integrated Development Environment, that runs on a computer. Basically, you have a circuit board that's surrounded by ports you can physically plug wires into. There's also a spot to connect the Arduino to your computer for you to upload computer code to the board itself. That's right. Arduinos must have a code pushed to them in order for them to function. When you write a code on your computer, you need to have the Arduino connected to the computer to upload the code to it. Once the code is stored on the Arduino, it remembers it forever, and it will do that job as long as it's hooked up to a power supply. In most cases, the power supply is the computer, but you could also use a battery. Writing the code for the Arduino isn't as bad as you'd think. Arduino IDE, the software used to write code, uses a simplified version of C++. Also, since Arduino is open source, almost all codes you would need are available online. You can easily copy, paste, and adjust them if needed. So, what can Arduinos do? Well, it depends on what you want them to do. There are many different versions of Arduinos for you to choose from: the Do, the Leonardo, Yun, Nano, etc. Each Arduino has different abilities. Some are small, some can connect to Wi-Fi, some even have Bluetooth. For most of the projects we do, the Arduino Uno is sufficient enough. On the Arduino Uno board, there are 14 digital pins, 6 analog pins, a resonator, USB connection, power jack, and much more. Remember when I said you can plug wires into your Arduino? That's what the pins are for. The 5-volt and the ground pins are essential for any circuits that you build. As for the rest of these things, you can purchase hundreds on thousands of different things to plug into your Arduino. LEDs, resistors, thermometers, barometers, liquid crystal displays, photoresistors, buttons, motors, you can't forget your breadboard, and so much more. You could build your own weather station using an Arduino, or a motion detector, or an alarm clock, whatever you'd like. We're going to use Arduinos in the chemistry lab. We can reimagine some handheld hardware and even construct new equipment using Arduinos. Here is a conductivity probe from Vernier that can be purchased for $115, just for the probe. Here's a conductivity sensor built using an Arduino. The entire setup worth just under $40. Here's a machine that tests the solubility of substances, and the Arduino version, using a laser and photoresistor. Titrations can take a long time and require patience. Wouldn't it be easier to just use a motor and pH probe? Well, using Arduinos you can do just that. Arduinos are useful tools, but there is a bit of a learning curve to them. Just remember, pay attention to directions, look up questions, and have fun.